Thank you for joining me this afternoon. Another session of Sonja Secrets, Aromatherapy and Wellness. I am your clinical aromatherapist, Maria Talton, and the owner of Sonja Secrets, Aromatherapy and Wellness. I have a very exciting show today. We are going to be talking, well, I am going to be talking about everything aloe vera. What I have in front of me today is a natural aloe vera plant, and I'm going to cut this open. I'm going to show you how to cut it open and harvest it, and you can actually see the raw live aloe vera and show you how you can incorporate that into your daily living. Before I get started, I would like to give just some background on aloe vera. You know, I know that aloe vera is one topic, it's one product that I know as myself as an aromatherapist, I use a great deal. 90% of all of my products that we have on Sonja Secrets include aloe vera. Either the gel, a blended form, or powder form, or either a suspended oil. Aloe vera has so many different uses. Household, medicinal, and it's not very hard to find. It's a plant that you can find at your local wellness or health store that you can grow at home, and that you can harvest your own aloe vera and use it in a numerous of different ways. So let's talk a little bit about why aloe vera is so good for you. Aloe vera can be used on burns, sunburns, grease burns. It can be used as a moisturizer for your skin. Actually, it is amazing, absolutely amazing for the skin. But it also works on blisters. It works as a nutrient and a vitamin component that breaks down amino acids quickly to start the cell growth, so that you can heal naturally and faster. Other uses of aloe vera, and you can find it everywhere on the shelves nowadays, it's for your hair, and we're going to talk about that a little later on in the show today, but also for all kinds of ailments. Now, here's my disclaimer. I am not here to diagnose or to cure or to treat. I am here to give you an option and educate you on the wellness of your life. I am here to educate you about what you can use naturally that can help you live a richer and fuller life. I do not, and I am not saying that you should take any of Sonja Secrets products or any of the remedies that I'm giving you right now and not seek your doctor's care. If you're under doctor's care and you need to be under doctor's care, then this remedy and these topics that we're speaking about today are alternative natural remedies that you can incorporate into your healthcare regimen. And who knows, you know, it can get to a point where you can get more natural substance in your system and less artificial things in your life. And that's my goal as an aromatherapist. Always consult with your doctor first before ingesting any aromatherapy gel, or oils. I do not endorse ingesting, digesting oils at all. Yes, you can do it, but I do not endorse it. Now, one of the things about aloe vera, and because it is natural, yes, a lot of people do blend it, and they do use it in smoothies. They use it in milkshakes. They use it in breakfast drinks. You can use it with orange juice, apple juice. It has a slightly bitter taste to it. So there's ways that you can incorporate this into your daily living. I can't tell you enough things about aloe vera. I love it. It is one of the foremost amazing plants on this earth. One of the foremost. I use it for everything, from grease burns to hair. I mix it with tea tree, and I can put it in my hair. I can mix it with coconut oil, shea butter, and you can use it on the skin, and it keeps your skin very supple. And I also make a very, very wonderful eye cream with it. And it reduces the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles in your skin. A lot of people put aloe vera under their eyes at night to reduce the puffiness. And it also works very well with Epsom salt for your feet. If you have swollen ankles, you can elevate your legs and mix aloe vera with Epsom salt, and it will reduce the swelling in your legs. So, as I said, this is one beautiful, beautiful, beautiful plant. Psoriasis, eczema, any type of wound, stretch marks. It works phenomenal on stretch marks. Now, this is not a one-time application. You're not going to use it once and expect it to go away. This aloe vera is something that everyone can incorporate into their daily living. And it will make a difference. It is packed with so many amino acids and vitamins. Vitamin B12. This is a vitamin that most people need in their system that they lack. This vitamin helps with metabolism. It helps with the energy rate. It helps with sleepiness. This plant has it. Vitamin E, which we all know is very, very critical to the cell compound of our bodies. It is something that we include in our daily living. It grows our hair. It keeps our skin moisturized and soft. This plant has it. Any type of rash, itching, poison ivy, sumac, poison oak. You always want to, possibly if you're going camping, keep this around. It's very easy to store. It's very easy to harvest. So you can always find a way to incorporate it. You have plenty of places that sell aloe vera oil. Now, there's an aloe vera juice and there's an aloe vera oil. And I want to talk a little bit about the aloe vera oil, because the aloe vera oil is not a true oil. That oil has been mixed. It's an aloe vera gel mixed with a carrier oil, usually a grapeseed oil, because the grapeseed oil is very, very light. That is sold in the stores. Now, if you are looking for an aloe vera gel that is 100%, then you would need to consult a natural store or an herb store, but you need to read. And that's another thing that I want to talk about. When you consider incorporating natural plants into your environment and you start to live a more natural and wholesome life, you're going to have to learn to take 5 minutes and read the ingredients. Because, as I said before, if you can't pronounce it, you shouldn't be using it. Aloe vera gel is the same gel that comes from the plant. If you are reading and it says 100% aloe vera gel, that's what you want. That's what you want. That is the gel that can be incorporated into your food, into your burns, into a salve, into your hair product. If you are looking for an aloe vera oil, that is a mixed product. And that should have it on the ingredients list when you look on the back of the bottle. So, in retrospect, you cannot rush into picking something because you see the word aloe vera. There's a lot of different uses and forms in which aloe vera comes. Aloe vera also comes as a powder, and the powder comes from the Mediterranean region, and the strength of the powder, they say, I'm not going to say that I know for sure, it's just as strong as the gel that comes from the plant, and can be used and incorporated in so many different remedies, and some of the remedies that we're going to talk about today. The weather is changing. Your little ones are outside and they're riding bikes, they're on skateboards, they're swimming. You know, the knees are starting to show. You're going to get some scrapes, you're going to get some burns. Today is the day to learn how to harvest it and put it in the refrigerator. And we're going to talk about the shelf life, because when you have a natural product like this, you don't have any preservatives. So you have a shelf life. It cannot, first of all, aloe vera, natural aloe vera needs to be refrigerated. The gel itself, when you're harvesting it, it needs to be refrigerated unless you're going to do immediate use. It needs to be refrigerated. And I would say that you would keep it in your refrigerator in an airtight container. And what I mean is a sealed, airtight container. It will last in your refrigerator for about a week. And after that, I wouldn't really trust it. After a week, I would throw it out. So it's important to have an idea of what you want to use it for if you're harvesting fresh aloe vera. Now, if you go to the store and you buy a bottle of aloe vera gel and it's 100% aloe vera gel, it doesn't need to be refrigerated, fine. It has a preservative in it that's keeping it from being refrigerated. You're fine. But if you have an aloe vera gel that needs refrigeration, the shelf life for it is about a week. It does discolor, and you can see, when you can see a difference in the color, I would definitely throw it out. When in doubt, I would definitely throw it out. So it's important to have a plan, a care, an immediate use if you are going to harvest such a beautiful plant. I'm going to show you a little bit about how to harvest an aloe vera leaf. This one I have here is quite large, so I'm going to cut it down. And how to take the leaf from an aloe vera plant and not lose the rest of the plant, because the leaves do not grow back. They do not grow back. They seal at the ends, and a new leaf will form somewhere else on the plant, but the leaf itself will not grow back. So it's very important to cut the leaf at the base of the plant so not to damage the rest of the leaves. But we'll get to that in a little bit. The gel of an aloe vera plant is in the center, and that's the most potent. That's the gel that you want to use. That is the most potent part of the aloe vera leaf. There is a part of the leaf that has a yellow residue, a yellow residue that is called the latex. And we're going to go through this. That is resin in the aloe vera leaf, and if you are not careful to extract that resin, you will enjoy the second part of what aloe vera does. It's a diuretic. You will spend time in the restroom because if you ingest it, it will go straight through you. So these are pearls of wisdom about one of my favorite plants. The holiday is coming, Memorial Day, so let's talk a little bit about sunburn, and I'm going to do a recipe for sunburn today. Okay, and yes, it's going to include aloe vera, and it's also going to include some shea butter, grapeseed oil, and vitamin E. Now, if you can't find vitamin E oil, I know that Sonja Secrets does have it. We do have vitamin E oil. We don't normally sell it on the web. And the web, you can go to the web and you can find all the information that I'm telling you now there. And that's www.sonjasecrets, S-O-N-J-A, secrets.com. You can find all this information about aloe vera there. But I want to talk a little bit about sunburn, because sunburn is not pleasant, and aloe vera is such a very good remedy for it. Yes, you can use aloe vera, a lot of people do, directly on the skin in the area of your sunburn. It will cause a barrier, a thin membrane that will protect, and you will see it, it's a film that will come onto your skin, and it will protect your skin from further ray damage. This is very wonderful for sunburn. However, if you want a cream or something that you can put as light as on your children when they go out sunbathing, then you want to mix that with some type of carrier oil, and I suggest a grapeseed oil, and maybe a little shea, just a little shea, and some vitamin E. And you mix those ingredients together, and they will keep you moisturized and protected while you're enjoying your holiday or the sun, or you're getting out and you're getting some bike riding done, or whatever the deal may be, or you're enjoying Memorial Day. It is coming. Medically, more and more studies are coming out now where they are using aloe vera to treat such ailments as irritable bowel syndrome, osteoporosis, inflammation of your arms, your legs, diabetics. There are more and more studies coming out every day about the wonderful, wonderful uses of this plant. I really can't talk much about it. Stomach ulcers is one that I know that I have experienced with a couple of my clients who have been to their doctor, and their doctor has talked to them about making a aloe vera smoothie to soothe the lining of their stomach and to reduce the acid level that causes stomach ulcers. So, internal and externally, there are many, many different ways aloe vera can help you. Chemotherapy. And this is for the young lady that I was talking to last week. We were talking about chemotherapy and aloe vera. Aloe vera is a great remedy, soothing remedy for treated chemotherapy skin, for radiated skin. It is used to reduce the darkness and to create a lighter pigment for skin that has been treated by chemo and radiation. Oftentimes, I see that aloe vera has been incorporated with such things as turmeric and lemon, because these have such a beautiful skin lightening effect, and they work so very fast and well for your cell regeneration that more and more studies and more doctors are starting to endorse it. So this is something that we can look forward to in the future. All right. I'm going to take the time and cut this plant for you. And what I have, I'm going to cut it in 4 different parts, and I'm going to discuss it as I cut it along. Now, first of all, you want to have a nice, decent working station. And I'm no expert at this. I do this at home, and I do it in my studio. I've never done it on air. So we're going to see how it goes. You want to get your sharp knife. I have my tray. You want to make sure, because aloe vera is sticky, you want to make sure that you have something to put your hands, to wipe your hands off with, because it does get very sticky. And when you go to pick your aloe vera plant from the store, you want to look at which one you're picking. You want to get a fresh plant. You want to make sure that your edges are nice and green. It's not wilted. And you also want to make sure that your end here is seared. And what I mean by seared is when this is harvested from the mother plant, from the larger plant, this edge here, they take and they extract some of the yellow latex, which I was talking about earlier, the resin, and this part it just reseals. So you want to look for that, because that gives you an indication of a healthy plant. Like I said, you want to start with a very, very healthy, and this is a very, very heavy plant. A nice, healthy plant. And you can buy it and you can keep it in your refrigerator. I say no more than a couple of days. But you have to have an idea of what you're going to use it for. Now, this part I'm going to stand up for, because I want you to see this. Okay. I have my tray. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take and I'm going to cut this edge right here off, exposing this little part here. You want to make sure your knife is fairly sharp. And that's going to show you exactly what you're getting inside. Now, let's start with this part here. I don't know if you can see this real well, and I'm going to post this on my website. This part here is your resin. This is your latex, your gel latex. You can see the yellow right here, and this is the part that you do not want to use. It is a compound, is the part of the plant that will make you go to the bathroom. Simple as that. If you are constipated, here you go. Okay? If you're constipated, hands on. Here you go. Okay? Naturally, aloe vera is not really used for constipation, but I don't know too many things it's not used for. Now, I'm short, and this is a very tall plant, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut parts of it off to make it manageable for myself. Okay, I'm just going to cut it diagonally here, and all this is doing is just making it better for me so that I can manage it. Alright, we're going to take it and you're going to fillet it. Now, I know my mother taught me how to fillet a fish many, many years ago. But I'm from Philly, y'all. So, I don't fillet fish too often anymore. I let everybody else do it. Okay? One thing I will say is be very, very careful when you're doing this. These has thorns on the side, so I'm going to cut these thorns off, and then we're going to fillet this straight down the middle. Okay, here we go. You're going to take it, and about 1/4 inch, you're just going to indent it off ever so nicely. To give yourself a working edge. And I'm going to work with this a little bit more. So that you can see. Now, what you're seeing now, that sticky goo, there's your aloe vera. And that's the part that you want. Then you're going to flip it. And you're going to do the same thing on the other side. You're just going to take those thorns down. And normally you get yourself a cutting board. And it works better on a cutting board. And there you go. You can start to see the nice, gooey wonderfulness that I love so much, the aloe vera itself. So what I'm going to do now is cut this in half. And what some people do is they cut these in sections. And you can do that. You can cut these in sections, wrap them in saran wrap, and throw them in the refrigerator. As long as it's not harvested, you're fine to use it up to a week. You just take it and you fillet it when you need it. I'm going to take this and I'm going to cut it into more sections. Alright. Now what we have, and what you're seeing here, is the meat of the plant. This is what you want. You're going to take this and carefully there you go. Voila. Welcome to your aloe vera. Now, aloe vera can be very thick. It is very thick. It is very dense. It is very sticky. So, when you're using it, some people take it and they put it directly in their hair. Why not? It's natural. That's the beauty of it all. I can take this and use this directly as I have it all over as a moisturizer, right as it is right now. If I want to reduce it and make it a little bit less sticky, or I want to enhance for a certain purpose, that's when the additives come in. You can add anything with aloe vera, mostly anything. And I'm going to take and cut this off. I'm going to show you just how thin of a layer you want. So this is the aloe vera harvested that you want. This is nice and thick. The gel is perfect. Now this part here, the closer you get to the rind of the aloe vera plant, the longer you're going to stay in the bathroom. Simple as that. Because the properties change. The heart of the aloe vera is this thickness right here. This is your nutrients. This is the part you want. And I'm going to take this and put this in my jar. And you don't need anything in the jar. You don't need to put anything in the jar. It will stay. It will preserve. And I'm going to take this and put this in my jar. And yes, I am working this afternoon. So I will be using this aloe vera this afternoon to make products with. So if you want, you can jump on my website now. Put your request in. Since you have seen me cut this aloe vera, you know that it's fresh. Let's talk about blending a little bit. You can blend this, spin it down. It will have a frothy layer to it. Now, when you're cutting your aloe vera, you want to make sure that you get all the green off. Me, I'm fine. I'm going to take it and use it in a couple different products this afternoon. When you're blending aloe vera, first of all, when you're going to incorporate aloe vera with a tea tree oil or a jasmine oil or chamomile or frankincense, which is very, very wonderful. Aloe vera and frankincense is very, very wonderful as a foot soak. It will draw water out of your system like nobody's business. You can take it, mix it, put it on heat. You will blend your aloe vera. You will put it on heat and strain it. Use it with a little bit of lavender. And use it on your temples and will take away a migraine. And we're not talking about taking away a migraine 30 minutes. We're talking 20 minutes and you're good. We're talking 20 minutes and you're good. This is great for the evening when you're getting off from work and you're coming home. The kids are in bed. The dishes are done. You take this aloe vera. You mix it with clay. And you use it as a face mask. You wake up and you feel like you're 16 again. I absolutely, like I said, this is one of the most wonderful wonderful plants on earth. Now this is the burn, scrape, dry skin, dandruff season. This is it. We've hit it. Okay, so all those protective styles and all those different hairstyles that we want to wear our froze and this, that, and the other, this is what we need. We want this aloe vera, and we want this because this is going to strengthen our hair. We're going to put some tea tree in this. We're going to put some vitamin E in this. We're going to put some rosemary in this, some Jamaican castor oil in this, and this is going to strengthen our hair, and this is going to make our hair shine. It's going to make our hair grow, and it's going to keep our follicles clean. This is a wonderful plant. So it's about 3:30. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut this, but I'm also going to tell you a little bit about today's special while I'm cutting. Forgive me if I don't look at you. I've been spouting for the past 2 days about today's special, and everybody's been asking me if I was going to do it, so today I'm going to do it. Sonja Secrets, about a year and a half ago, I met a young man from a well-known hair company that changed my life. I was in school at the time for aromatherapy and almost graduating, and he came and he spoke to me, and he told me about a new formula which had been formulated that regrows hair naturally, and it was all the rave. Well, if you know anything about me, you know I'm nosy, so while he was talking, I was writing. And I took that information and I combined it with a hair class, a couple hair classes, and came up with a formula for one of our most amazing products. And the key to this product are two things. Well, actually three. Love, aloe vera, and we talk about this a lot, and tea tree. I can't stress to you enough how important keeping your follicles clean and keeping your scalp healthy is for growth and maintaining that growth. The product that we came up with was Sonja Secrets Back to Eden hair pudding. Now, a lot of you who know me have tried this. This is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful product. It is combined with a blend of different things, all natural, no water, no preservatives, so I have a shelf life. Okay, a little bit goes a long way, but essentially this hair pudding is a hair strengthener, and it keeps your hair healthy. It is very light, and it's good for your edges, and is very wonderful because it's comprised of tea tree oil, Jamaican castor oil, gooseberry oil. Now let me talk about gooseberry oil a little bit. That's almond oil. It is an Indian oil. Gooseberry oil is very, very light. It is very, very light Indian oil that has been used for thousands and thousands of centuries, that a lot of us don't know anything about. And I learned about gooseberry, or about gooseberries about 2 years ago, about a good 2 years ago, and I've been learning ever since. But I have incorporated that into this product with the aloe vera and the shea butter. This hair pudding is made of 7 different nutrients, all natural nutrients that are promoted. They are put together to get your hair to grow. it smells amazing. It has vitamin E in it. It has shea butter in it. It has coconut oil in it. And for those of you who know me, you know I can't keep it on the shelves. So here I go. This is a 8-ounce jar of the Back to Eating Original hair pudding. It sells for $22 a jar. If you call in 301-429-9247 today before 4 o'clock, don't call me at 4:30, don't text me, don't email me, I am letting this go today for $10. So all my girls, all my guys, and you know who you are, who need to stock up, today is your day. It doesn't happen often, but I think you're worth it. And it's a good product, and I want people to get their hands on it so they can take and see for yourself. Now, let me say something about that too. Whatever product that you buy from us, and you do see us around in the city, you can always go on the website, Sonja Secrets website, sonjasecrets.com, and hit the tab, and it will tell you, it will say to you, tell us how we're doing. Give us feedback. We want that. We want to know how we're doing. We want to know if you're happy with our products. We want to know if you would like to see us carry something else. You are our audience, and we listen to you. So therefore, I'm in the business of helping and educating and enlightening people to live a wonderful, fuller, healthier, productive life where you're not tired every day, where you're not fatigued, you're not depressed, where you feel like getting out and hitting a golf ball, or you feel like shooting some hoops. These are the reasons that I got into this business. So therefore, if you use our products, please leave feedback. Let us know you're there. Let us know you've seen our products or used our products, and let us know how you like it. Good, bad, or indifference. I'm a big girl. I can handle it. Let me know. All right. I'm going to talk a little bit more about this aloe vera. I'm going to slide this over here for now. And then I'm going to tell you about a wonderful man, young man here in the DMV who is making a name for himself. But let's talk a little bit about all the wonderful things that aloe vera actually does. We talked about sunburns, but we didn't talk about bee stings, did we? Let's talk about bee stings. You can take this aloe vera from this jar. You can mix it, or you can get a salve. We make a salve in our studio, just for bee stings, just for wasp stings. And yes, you can use this on your child. Now, I'm going to talk about a little bit about testing, because someone asked me this last week. When you test a product to see if you're allergic, because it's possible to be allergic to a natural product such as aloe vera, you always test it on a small patch somewhere inconspicuous of your body. That doesn't mean your hand. That means your wrist, your elbow, somewhere there. You give it 10 to 24 hours to see how it's doing. And if you don't have any reaction, then you're fine. Or it seems that you're fine. But if you do have a reaction, rinse immediately.
rinse immediately, and seek professional help. And that means your doctor, your urgent care, or whatever physician or your PCP. Seek immediate help. If your reaction is not bad enough that you want to go to your doctor, you can always first rinse it. That's very important. Rinse it. Then you can take a washcloth and soak the washcloth in cold milk. The properties in milk will draw the reaction. It will slow the reaction of your allergic time. But I do suggest that you see your PCP or urgent care if you have a reaction. Okay? As I said before, orally, you can take aloe vera orally. I do not give any recipes or any remedies for it, but it is plenty of places that do sell aloe vera drinks. And you can take it, you can ingest it, but you have to read your ingredients. Let's talk about exfoliation, because you can also use a brown sugar, Himalayan salt, pink Himalayan salt, and aloe vera together and make the most wonderful skin exfoliator. Now what I do is I put a little bit of lavender in it, and it makes my skin so soft and it smells so good. You know, that people, they actually do talk about it. So that's another way that you can use it. I hope that I've given you some pearls of wisdom on aloe vera today. But I want to turn the tables a little bit and give a shout out to a young man in the DMV area right now who is, he's doing it. He's doing it. And he's an inspiration to me, believe it or not. His name is Mr. Charles Suggs. This young man has an apparel company from New York City. He makes his own clothes. His brother's bad, let me tell you. Okay? He is up and coming. He's educated. And he does something that I love. He never stops learning. He is a clother who makes men clothing. He has a New York company line, and he lives here in the DMV. And he's just absolutely amazing. He's working on his website now, but his company is called Charles Edwards New York Men Apparel and Accessories. His number, I gotta read this, 443-538-3052. Now, if you need a vendor, he's your man. Very professional, very courteous, very prompt. And these are the things that create success. So if you're looking for a male vendor who makes male clothing and accessories, I would give him a call, because he's up and coming. And like I said, he always has his head in a book. He's always learning, you know, and that's something that I can't turn down on. That's something that I endorse 100%. Pearls of Wisdom is about that time. I don't have it long, so we're going to talk about this right now. It's been a busy week for me. I've been getting ready for our wholesale show, a massive show in Philadelphia, business to business. And I've been speaking to a lot of people and giving them something to think about. And that is, there is no time when you want to go into business and you want to do it for yourself that you can be tired. You know me, and you know what I say. If you can go out here and you can work a corporate job for 8 to 10, 16 hours, then you can donate some time towards getting yourself, your business together. This is important. So I learned something over the week. I learned how to brand. I learned how important your brand is. Now, you know, this is my second company. My first is my jewelry. And branding is so very important. So, license plates, magnets, coasters. Word of mouth is the strongest way to get your brand out there. It is the strongest way to get your brand out there. But if you want to learn more about branding and how to get people to recognize you and how to become a household name, and that's what, you know, I think we all strive for that. We all strive for that. You know, when you're in business, you want to be there. And it's not so much a money thing. It's a passion thing. It's a passion thing. And I say it every week. If you don't love it, don't do it. Don't do it if you don't love it. So you have to take the time out to learn how to brand your product. Be on the elevator with people who are going up. Ooh, I got a caller. How do I do this? Okay. So, hi. You're on the air. Talk to me. Can
Hello?
you hear me? Hi.
Hi.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you. I was calling. I was in and out the room, but I did hear something about hair care products slightly.
Yes, ma'am. Are you talking about the Sonja Secret hair pudding?
Yes.
Okay. Well, the Sonja Secret hair pudding is the formula that we came up with about a year, almost 2 years ago now. It is Jamaican castor oil. It is shea butter, coconut oil, vitamin E, aloe vera, all put into one with a special blend of herbs,
Wow.
Ayurvedic herbs that strengthen your hair. A little bit of any of our products goes a long way, and it is $10 for 8 ounces today.
Okay.
It is $10. This normally sells for $22, and I can't keep it on the shelf. And everybody's been asking me to incorporate it into the show, so here I go. So would you like to try this today?
Yes, I would. That sounds remarkably good. I know some of those products in other things.
Right.
And I love using it. My hair is natural, so
Awesome. Okay.
I'm always looking for something that's going to work a little better than the other.
I find that people love this, especially in the evening, because they take it, they put it on their edges, they put it on their hair, especially, Nancy, I use my own product, so I take it, I put it on the evening as well, and I wrap my hair, and in the morning, that's it, I'm good.
Oh, okay.
You know, I'm good. My hair is moisturized, it's beautiful. I have a nice little sheen, there's nothing running down my face. You know, I don't have to worry about having that Jerry curl drip. You know, it's nice. It's really, really nice. So I will get the information from you in just a moment and make sure that this gets to you.
Okay, great.
All right? Thank you. And like I said, once you use it, go on the site and let me know. Let us know. You know, I mean,
I will.
Up, down, or indifference, we need to know how we're doing. We need to know if our products are working, you know, if we need to tweak something. All of our products that we make come directly from a plant. Either come from a plant or from the earth. They're harvested by hand, most of our products. And then they're mixed, they're infused, and then they're jarred. Everything's done locally right here in Bowie. There's no reprocessing, there's no, no preservatives. So a little bit goes a long way.
Okay.
But a jar like this should last you well into almost 2 months.
Okay, so in order to play, like if I want to reorder,
all
or
you need to do
order
is go on the
additional,
site.
maybe for my daughter or
All you
cousin
need
or
to do is
somebody,
go on the site.
do I go online? Will the information be with the item?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. You can go online and you will see the entire information, all of the ingredients as well. It'll tell you a little bit about it. Every product that's online we talk about, we let you know if it's good for your skin, what type of skin, if it's good for your hair, what type of hair, everything. And you will always find complete ingredients on all of our products. Yes, ma'am.
All righty.
Thank you. Okay. Well, I'm almost done, but I wanted to talk about branding and how important it is. It is important that people know who you are and what you do. So, and like we said last week, social media is very, very good. But also you have to remember, just keep this in the back of your head as you close out the day. Keep this in the back of your head. If somebody wants to know who you are, the first thing they're going to do is go to your social media. If they want to learn about your business, they're going to Google you. What type of impression do you want them to see? That's it. So carry yourself the way you want people to respect your business and you. As simple as that. And that's my pearls of wisdom for the week. Okay? I hope and pray that you guys love the aloe vera. I was dying to do this. I can go home and play myself. I'm going to have some fun tonight. If you have any questions about the aloe vera, you can always go www.sonjasecrets, SONJA.com. And that's my website. You can find me there, and it tells you all about me, my background. Next week, I'm going to tell you guys how I got my name. My birth name is Maria, but the company is Sonja Secrets. So if you want to know what my secret is and why I called the business Sonja Secrets, tune in next week at 3 o'clock. Until then, be blessed. Yes?